between the miracle of medicine and the heart of healing. Good morning, everyone. May the peace and blessing of Almighty be upon all of us. Assistant Professor, Department of Pharmaceutics, and I'm honored to be your MC for today. Muhammad Sahil Ismail from 4th B Farm to lead us in prayer.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Good morning. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا عبادي الذين آمنوا إن عهدي واسع إن عهدي واسعة فإياي فاعبدون كل نفس ذائقة الموت كل نفس ذائقة الموت ثم إلينا ترجعون والذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات لنبوئنهم من الجنة غرفا تجري من تحتها الأنهار خالدين فيها نعم أجر العاملين صدق الله العظيم. I seek refuge of Allah from Shaitan, the rejected one. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. O my believing servants, my earth is truly spacious, so worship me alone. Every soul will taste death, then to us you will be returned. As for those who believe and do good, we will certainly house them in elevated mansion in paradise, under which rivers flow to stay there forever. How excellent it is, reward for those who work rightness. Thank you.
Muhammad Mubin, Head of Department of Chemistry, to deliver the welcome address. Over to you, sir.
Assalamu alaikum. A pleasant good morning to you all. Today's Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. Srinivas Mutalik, dear Principal Dr. Salimullah Khan, and HODs of various departments, and my dear colleagues and students. Happy World Pharmacist Day to you all. World Pharmacist Day is celebrated every year on September 25th to recognize and honor the role of pharmacists in improving global health. It was established by the International Pharmaceutical Federation in 2009 during the FIP annual meeting in Istanbul, Turkey. The main goal of this day is to highlight the crucial role that pharmacists play in healthcare systems worldwide. They are responsible for ensuring the safe and effective use of medications, providing health advice, and contributing to public health by promoting the rational use of medicines. Each year, World Pharmacist Day has a unique theme focusing on a particular aspect of pharmacy or healthcare, allowing pharmacists to showcase their expertise and contributions to society. This year's theme is Pharmacist Meeting Global Health Needs. Every year on Pharmacist day, we, PA College of Pharmacy, organize various programs and activities. This year, we conducted quiz competition, video clip and e-poster competition for our students. Today, after this program, we will visit Tapasya Cancer Center and we are going to donate wheelchair and fruit baskets there. Later, we are going to visit Paschim Old Age Home and check the health of the people there. Similarly, lunch and fruits will be distributed. Today, we are an eminent personality, a great researcher, Dr. Srinivas Muthalik, as a chief guest in our program. He is the principal of Manipal College of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Manipal. I think this is his second visit to our campus. In spite of his busy schedule, he agreed our invitation and graced our program. I wholeheartedly welcome Dr. Srinivas Muthalik to this World Pharmacist Day celebration program. Welcome you, sir.
I request Dr. Salimullah Khan, Principal of PACP, to hand over sapling to our chief guest.
I cordially welcome our beloved and dynamic principal, Dr. Salimullah Khan, who is always torchbearer and guiding force to us. Welcome you, sir. I heartily welcome HODs of various departments, all my dear colleagues, teaching and non-teaching staffs, and my dear lovely students. Welcome you all. Asif to this program. Once again, I welcome you all. Happy World Pharmacist Day. Thank you.
Words of welcome and giving a brief introduction on World Pharmacist Day. Moving forward, we now have come to the release of a college newsletter. It is not just a publication, but a reflection of all the dynamic activities and accomplishments of our faculty and students. Let's take a moment to appreciate this collaborative effort. I invite our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Srinivas Muthalik, and all the dignitaries on the dais to do the honors and release the newsletter. Dr. Muthalik is a principal of Manipal College of Pharmaceutical Sciences, a distinguished researcher and a mentor to many. He holds a PhD from Manipal Academy of Higher Education with industry-funded JRF and CSIR SRF, and has 3 years of postdoctoral research experience from the University of Queensland, and has been a visiting researcher at A-Star Institute, Singapore. Dr. Muthalik has published over 250 papers, holds 13 patents, and has received multiple research grants from funding agencies like DBT, DST, ICMR, AICTE, SERB, BIRAC, VGST, BRNS, and some pharmaceutical companies amounting to over INR 9 crores. His accolades include prestigious awards such as Dr. C.V. Raman Award, APTI Young Pharmacy Teacher Award, and many others. Novel drug delivery system and nanopharmaceuticals. We are truly honored to have you with us today, sir. If I keep saying the introductory note about sir, it goes on and on. I'll stop here and I invite sir to share your thoughts with us today.
Happy World Pharmacist Day. Respected dignitaries on the dais, Dr. Salimullah Khan, and all the faculty members, my dear students, ladies and gentlemen, good morning to you all. It gives me great honor as well as I feel privileged to be here to speak a few words on the occasion of World Pharmacist Day. So I thank Salim sir for giving me the opportunity to speak few words here. This day offers us a unique opportunity to reflect on the essential role that pharmacists play, not just within our communities, but on a global scale. The theme is Pharmacist Meeting Global Health Needs is particularly meaningful as it highlights the evolving responsibilities and profound impact that pharmacists have in shaping global health outcomes. In today's interconnected world, the healthcare is no longer confined to isolated regions or singular disciplines because we have to have a lot of collaborations with the other parts of the healthcare discipline like medicine, then it may be allied health or it may be dentistry, then only the outcomes that will be reaching to the patients will be more meaningful. Diseases have no borders, and at the same time there are no borders the efforts what we put in treating the diseases, whether it is combating antibiotic resistance, managing chronic diseases like diabetes, or responding to emerging pandemics. Pharmacists are at the front lines ensuring that medications are safe, effective, and accessible to all. Over the past few decades, our profession has transformed significantly. So traditionally, it was like the delivery of the medicines to the patients. Only that was the definition. That is nothing but the gatekeepers of medication. From then, it is evolved like, suppose if you see the pharmacists who are in diverse areas, you can take the academics, which will be training the budding pharmacists, and then if you take the industries, or if you take the hospitals, or if you take the regulatory bodies where the policies are made, wherever you can see pharmacists are there. It is not just holding the medicines and just dispensing them to the patients. We are the key players in preventative care, patient education, and disease management. The trust that public places in pharmacists is a reflection of the vital services we provide, from ensuring the correct use of medications to offering counseling on lifestyle changes that can prevent diseases altogether. As pharmacists, we are uniquely positioned to meet global health needs in the ways that transcend the boundaries of our profession. We are educators, where we are going to empower the patients by giving the advices to them. And next is, we are also going to train the future pharmacists. And next is, we are innovators because we are involved in the development of new drugs as well as the drug products. And we are also producers of the medications because we are going to have the large scale manufacturing facilities which will produce the pharmaceuticals, drugs and pharmaceuticals in the larger scale. And finally, we are the advocates, where we are getting involved ourselves in the shaping the policies for the safe usage of the medications. And finally, we are the community-based service providers dispensing and safe storage of the medicines properly. I want to take a moment to highlight the growing role of pharmacists in advancing primary health care. The integration of pharmacists into healthcare teams is critical in managing diseases. We can't work solely, so we have to collaborate with others, then only the outcomes will reach the patients, addressing the medication adherence and improving patient outcomes. According to the World Health Organization, 1/3 of the world's population lacks regular access to essential medicines. Pharmacists, with our expertise in medication therapy management, were crucial in bridging this gap. It is also important to acknowledge the impact of technology which is having on our profession. For example, you might have come across telepharmacy or e-prescriptions and involvement of artificial intelligence. If you see, artificial intelligence is entering into everyone's life, including the pharmacists, where the artificial intelligence will bring the more discipline in the profession of pharmacy. And we have to update ourselves, otherwise we will be losing our main professional attention. These advancements provide pharmacists with more tools to ensure timely access to medications, reduce medication errors, and enhance patient safety. Despite these technological advancements, okay, we should not leave that, okay, with all these technologies we'll be living together. But by that what will happen is we will lose the personal touch. The patients will feel that, okay, only doctors and allied health professions are more important for us, where the personal touch is there, and we the pharmacists will lose the personal touch. So at the same time, by utilizing all these technological advancements, we should bring the personal touch in the patient care. Again, that will bring our profession to the limelight. I am reminded of a quote by William Proctor Jr., the father of American pharmacy, who once said, "Pharmacy is not only a profession, it is a calling. This calling is evident in the way pharmacists serve patients, often going beyond the call of duty to ensure that the health needs are met. We listen to the concerns, monitor therapies, and offer personalized care that has a direct and positive impact on the patient lives." Suppose if you see, there are so many hospitals, tertiary care hospitals nowadays, they are having the small manufacturing unit within their hospitals. So with that what happens, the researchers who are working, the doctors who are working in the niche areas, for example cancer, they will have a small manufacturing facility of the advanced therapeutic dosage forms, and directly they will test on the patients. It is not just testing, but already the dosage forms are tested in the preclinical, and they will take a very less number of patients, and then they will do the trials, and many times the trials are becoming successful. If you take the example of Amrita Institute of Medical Sciences in Kochi, they have like this small manufacturing facility of very advanced nanotherapeutics. They will prepare the nanotherapeutics in GMP laboratory, and then they will directly take to the patients. And nowadays, if you go through the ICMR guidelines, ICMR has given the opportunity for the researchers to go with the clinical trials in small number of patients. That is called as investigator initiative trials. Okay, suppose if we have the approval for those trials, we can directly take those medications instead of having in the large scale manufacturing facility. We can develop them in the small scale facility and directly treat the patient. So this is the unique opportunity which we all have, we all pharmacists have. Directly we can intervene in the treatment of the diseases, especially the patients who are in the terminal ill conditions. At least that will give a lot of confidence to the pharmacists to develop the medications and the nanotherapeutics in the large scale, and then go with the large scale manufacturing and marketing. As we gather here today, it is important to recognize the global challenges that remain in the healthcare. For example, the rise of chronic diseases, the aging population, the increasing need for mental health services, and the persistent inequities in access to life-saving medication. So many times getting the very expensive as well as niche area medications to the patients is very, very tough because of the cost, and second one is the technologies which are involved in the manufacturing of these medications. In the advanced countries, for example, United States of America, it is easy for them to manufacture and then directly administer, especially with our country importing those medications which is very, very expensive, and at the same time it is very challenging to manufacture them in the large scale production. So getting these very high quality medicines or very highly effective medicines to the patients is still a challenge for us. Pharmacists, with our training and expertise, are central to tackling these challenges. We provide not just a cure, but a connection between the patient, the treatment, and the healthcare system. Let us also not forget the pivotal role that the pharmacists played during the COVID-19 pandemic. We were on the front lines, ensuring the uninterrupted supply of medications, counseling patients on their treatments, and even supporting the administration of vaccines. So you all remember how pivotal the role of pharmacists. So we were in the front line in manufacturing the vaccines which were supplied throughout the world. As we celebrate World Pharmacist Day, I encourage each of us to reflect on our shared responsibility to advance global health. Whether we are in academia, industry, clinical settings, or community pharmacies, each of us contributes to the greater mission of improving healthcare for all. In closing, I would like to leave you with the words of Mahatma Gandhi, who said, "The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in service of others." Pharmacists serve others every day, not just through the medicines we provide, but through the care, support, and guidance we offer. Suppose the role of pharmacists in India compared to the Western country, it is identified, but it is not identified to that level what we have the position in the Western countries. And it is our responsibility to bring ourselves up to that level where pharmacists are getting involved in so many activities, not just dispensing the medicines in the medical store, or not just manufacturing the medicines in the factories, or not just providing the care services in the hospital. So beyond that, we all have to think, and we should try to uplift our pharmacist profession in various other fields where the needy patients or public will get benefit. I also would like to apply the same quote which is told by Mahatma Gandhi to the charitable trust that is run by our Salim sir's family. I personally know the services that this trust is doing, as it is told by our professor in the introductory speech, that immediately after this they are going to serve the needy people with so many amenities. All the members have dedicated themselves to the services of the needy people, which is a noble task, and my sincere gratitude to you and your trust, sir. At the same time, I wish that you all visit Manipal, our university, as well as our pharmacy college. And if you find any work which is interesting to you to do there, or if already you have something in mind to do something extra beyond the curricular activities, then you are always welcome to work with us. So I openly tell Salim sir, because he is very close to me and we are very good friends, that if there are any faculty members who are interested to take up any small project, or even the final year B Pharm practice school or project work, you are welcome to do some part of work at Manipal, at our college. I am ready to facilitate this and help in this matter. So, if you find any work you want to do and want to learn more, you are welcome. I always believe in together we can go long. Suppose if you want to go fast, you can go alone, but if you want to go long, then we have to go together. I believe in that, and I request Salim sir, if there is any good project or good student or good faculty member, you can please send to us. I am also proud to say that Salim sir is my good friend, and he is a good pharmacist teacher, and more than that, he is a good human being. And along with principal, he has a lot of other positions. He is member of prestigious Pharmacy Council of India, and he is syndicate member of the university, etc. But he is not having no ego in him. So I really appreciate you, sir, for all the effort you are putting in bringing up the pharmacy profession through Pharmacy Council of India as well as through the university. Once again, I thank Dr. Salim sir for inviting me here today to say a few words, and I wish you all the best. Once again, happy World Pharmacist Day.
And contribution to the pharmaceutical field are truly remarkable. Next, we'll proceed with the prize distribution for the competitions held on behalf of 4th National Pharmacovigilance Week 2024. And the theme for this year's National Pharmacovigilance Week was Building ADR Reporting Culture for Patient Safety. Video clip competition on the topic Drug Side Effects or ADR Reporting. And the winners are, first prize goes to Jistin and team from 2nd B Farm, and the team members are Ibrahim Khalil Jistin, Shehzad, Afsina and Rifa. I request our chief guest, Dr. Srinivas Mutalik, to hand over the prize. Second prize goes to Naima and team from 2nd year B Farm. Team members are Neha, Saima, Aifa, Naima and Shanfar. The third prize is awarded to Fatima Nasiba from 2nd D Farm. Congratulations to all. Moving on, I now announce the winners of the quiz competition. First prize goes to Jamilat Zahida, Muhammad Mazin, Adil Abubakar Hassan and Muhammad Ajmal Rizwan from 1st B Farm. Second prize goes to Hiba and team from 3rd year B Farm. Fisat Nihala Khatun and Jumana Jafar Jabin from 3rd year B Farm. Third prize is awarded to Shahil and team, and the members are Ashura, Munawar Shahil, Muhammad Mashuk and Roshan Puttige from 4th year B Farm. And cheers to all the participants. Your efforts in the participation are appreciated. Yes, Dr. Mutalik, for gracing us with his presence today and for his invaluable contributions to the pharmaceutical science. I request the dignitaries on the dais to do the honors.
To stand and raise your right hand and repeat after me as I pledge the pharmacist oath. I swear by the Code of Ethics of Pharmacy Council of India in relation with the community and shall act as an integral part of healthcare team. I shall uphold the laws and standards governing my profession. I shall strive to perfect and enlarge my knowledge to contribute to the advancement of pharmacy and public health. I shall follow the system which I consider the best for pharmaceutical care and counseling of patient. I shall endeavor to discover and manufacture drugs of quality to elevate suffering of humanity. I shall hold in confidence the knowledge gained about the patients in connection with my professional practice and never divulge unless compelled to do so by the law. I shall associate with organizations having their objectives for betterment of the profession of pharmacy and make contribution to carry out the work of the organization. While I continue to keep this oath unviolated, may it be granted to me to enjoy life and practice of pharmacy, respected by all in all times. But should I trespass and violate this oath, May the rivers be my lot. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. The respected chief guest of the day, Dr. Srinivas Mutalik, my dear colleagues, my dear students, non-teaching staff, media persons, a very warm good morning to all of you. At the outset, let me wish all of you a very happy Pharmacist Day. We are all pharmacists. We are all committed to the service of human. We are in the healthcare profession. We must time and again remind ourselves that we are in healthcare profession. We are at the service of humanity. Service to humanity is service to Lord. That everybody knows it, right? We are in the service of humanity at various levels. Before I proceed about pharmacy, I would like to say a few words about our chief guest, Dr. Srinivas Mutalik. He is a very close friend of mine, and we know each other since long time. He was a researcher, a PhD scholar when I was doing M.Pharm in MCOPS. Both of us, we know from that time, long time back. Dr. Mutalik, you may see him so humble person, simple. He is not that simple. He is worth crores of rupees, you know. Not his personal account. Don't go behind him later. He is such a big researcher. You may not feel so, but he is globally recognized in the top 2% researchers most cited in the world. He has got numerous grants from various agencies, DST, ICMR, DBT, you name what. He has got many grants. And his publications are in very high level impact factor journals. And when we invited him, he readily accepted to grace this occasion. Thank you very much, sir, for having accepted and coming all the way from Manipal to here in this rainy conditions and addressing our students. You are an inspiration for everybody, especially youngsters, young teachers. He is an inspiration for all of us. And crown in his head is, he is also made the principal of one of the topmost pharmacy institutions of India, that is Manipal College of Pharmaceutical Sciences. Dr. Mutalik rightly said, if you have to find yourself, if you have to discover yourself, you have to lose yourself in the service of humanity. That is what we are, pharmacists. Pharmacists need a highly disciplined life, highly disciplined ways, so that we provide service with utmost quality. Quality is very important. Pharmacist is known for the quality. Without quality, he is not a pharmacist. That is why discipline is very, very important. Where do we serve? Dr. Mutalik has almost covered all the possible areas of work for a pharmacist, right from the manufacturer to a dispensing pharmacist to a clinical pharmacist. Earlier, the pharmacy profession was very much confined to compounding of the drugs. That is why he was called as compounder. But today it is not so. Pharmacist is there everywhere. He is competing with the topmost frontline runners of the healthcare industry. The clinical pharmacist is an important post in the hospital where the pharmacist acts as drug advisors, the pharmacists act as the patient counselors, the pharmacist acts as inventory managers, the pharmacist acts as the pharmacy managers, pharmacist acts as a dispensers. Pharmacists have a very, very large role. And pharmacists also today integrating themselves with the recent advancements, be it artificial intelligence, machine learning, and all other areas of engineering where a pharmacist play a vital role. There are many companies for pharmacovigilance. The IT companies who are involved in pharmacovigilance need pharmacists for quality control and quality management systems. Therefore, my dear students, you have a major role to play as a pharmacist, and therefore you need to be serious in your studies. Without learning, nothing will happen. You have to learn and you have to come up to the requirement, come up to the expectations of the FIP, Federation International for Pharmacists, come up to the expectations of the Pharmacy Council of India. I will just narrate one small incident of recently what happened in a Delhi High Court. There was a patient died in a hospital because of not providing proper information about the drug interaction. The patient side went to the court. They filed a case against the hospital, and doctors told the court that it is not their responsibility to inform about the drug interaction. It is the responsibility of the pharmacist. And Delhi High Court ruled that it was a mistake of pharmacist, that he or she did not inform the patient about the possible drug interaction in the patient's case, which led to the fatal conditions. And the recent amendments in the Act has brought that earlier the punishment used to be about 5,000 and 3 months jail and all. Now it is not like that. The punishment starts with 1 lakh rupees. There won't be criminal proceeding jail, but it will start with 1 lakh rupees, 2 lakh rupees, 5 lakh rupees for simple mistakes that a pharmacist commit. Okay, the Gazette notification will come shortly and you will know the responsibility of a pharmacist. Therefore, my dear friends, you must learn, you must know your responsibilities. If you know your responsibilities, you will pull your socks now itself and learn responsibly and come out as a confident and good pharmacist. A respectable pharmacist is one who has got a good knowledge about his profession and he practices his profession to his own satisfaction. Our profession is very, very important. We are dealing with human life. Please make a note of it. With this, once again, I wish all of you a very happy Pharmacist Day. And I once again thank our chief guest for having accepted our invitation. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words to our budding pharmacist and for your continued guidance. Indeed, Dr. Srinivas Muthalik is an inspiration to all. As we come towards the end of this beautiful celebration, it's time to express our gratitude. I invite Dr. Rajisha, Head of Department of Pharmacognosy, for the vote of thanks.
Good morning, everyone. On behalf of PA College of Pharmacy and Organizing Committee, it's my honor and privilege to extend a heartfelt vote of thanks on this special occasion of this Pharmacist Day. First and foremost, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to our esteemed guest, Dr. Srinivas Muthalik, Principal, Manipal College of Pharmaceutical Sciences, for gracing us with your presence. Your words have not only inspired but also reminded us the profound impact we can make as pharmacists. Thank you for sharing your wisdom and experiences and motivating us to strive for excellence and compassion in our profession. Thank you, sir. I would like to take this opportunity to thank our beloved principal, Dr. Salimullah Khan, for his leadership. Your dedication, perseverance always inspire us. I thank you for your uplifting leadership and work ethics. Thank you, sir. I thank our Vice Principal, Dr. Mohammad Bubin, for his effort to make this event a successful one. Thank you, sir. A special thanks to organizing team and supporters for your efforts behind this event. Your hard work and dedication are made this event possible, and we are truly grateful. To express my sincere thanks to teaching and non-teaching staffs who have worked hard to ensure that this event become a memorable one. Thank you, everyone. We are truly indebted to the managing trustee for the constant support. Your vision and commitment to excellence have provided us with the foundation needed to make this event a success. Our heartfelt gratitude to the site office for managing technical aspect behind this event. I express my gratitude to the postgrudual media to covering this event. Last but not the least, a big thanks to all the students who actively participated and contributed to make this event a success. Your enthusiasm and commitment are the testament to this bright future of our profession. Thank you, everyone, for being part of this event and making this day truly memorable. Let us and well-being of our community. Wishing you again a happy Pharmacist Day and have a wonderful day ahead. Thank you.